What there is beyond freedom. Welcome to the third episode of the Money Spectrum series, where we actually did a journey where throughout the beautiful post "Money is the Microphone and Identity" by Laurencio, that I found really insightful, and I really hope with this video to have stimulate your curiosity to go actually and read yourself the piece as always. And this is gonna be the third part where we're gonna talk about what is actually beyond freedom, because the second phase was the freedom one, as we saw in the past video, and in today's video we're gonna see what it is beyond. So please, before to start the video, I actually thought that this couldn't be the end of this series, so I was thinking to make an extra video where I'm gonna explain more precisely all the steps of the money spectrum and where actually I found myself in it. So if you are curious about that, if you can enjoy, like if you think they can be insightful and useful for someone that you know, please share the video on WhatsApp with one of your content. This will be really amazing and will help me so much to share and to reach as many people as I can. I really enjoy it, and I hope you can do the same, share it with someone else. This will be really helpful for me. When you think about the word power, probably an image will show up in your mind, which is something like this. But at its core, actually, power is about two things. The first one is acting freely, and the second one is the ability to influence the behavior of others. When you first cross the border between freedom and power, you're actually doing a seamless transition to the definition number one, that Laurencio called the power over the self. Because the way you express your autonomy is gonna construct the view that you're gonna have of the others. If you want to express your individual power buying Ferrari, yacht, and some private jet or big houses, this is gonna do two things essentially. First is a sign that to others, then these kind of things is what really matter to you. Second, you will see them through the same lenses, so you will act materially to trying to help them. This leads to a vicious cycle where money is how you've been viewed by the other people, and money is also how you view the world. Understanding how you want to exercise your individual power is the key to navigate the next and final area of the spectrum, which is the power over others. Power over others can sound menacing, but remember that it's just the ability of someone to influence the behaviors of others. The question here is how you're using your money to direct the others people's lives. For most of us, the power of money resides in the ability to actually provide a better life for your family. But remember that the reverse is also true, which is like if you put like always more important over time in the power of money, you will likely intentionally isolate yourself from them. The classic example is a dad that wants really to provide a better life for the family, and he'd end up working 65 hours a week and don't see his family at all, which is like something that is unconscious, but it is actually a simple mechanism, because your kids doesn't want your money. They don't understand that you are doing this for them. They just want you to play with them and to be there with them. So this is actually where resides the difference between freedom and power. The upside of power is generally capped, whereas like the upside of the freedom is not. So with power, usually we achieve like a moment where more of it is gonna start to have an adverse effect on our lives. Each layer of influence, it identifies the power trade-off, where the green area represents the benefits or have the power of your money, and the red area, it represents the dangerous risk that can actually ruin your life that comes with the power of money. Many of us will stop here, so they will be happy with what they do and they're gonna stop their journey, and they're not gonna looking for something more throughout the upper end of the tower. So they will be happy just providing their family a good life, providing themselves a good life, be actually balanced between power and freedom that we said before with the trade-off, and they're gonna stop here. But more likely someone else is gonna also try to influence the behaviors and the lives of their community. So if you are part of a community, you will step up on the next phase of the power spectrum and just act in order to get a better life for your community, for example. Indeed, the next is the domain of community. Influencing your community through money, however, can complicate the things. For example, if you decided to make an outsized donation to your community and someone hear about that, this is what is likely to happen. In the last episode we said that freedom, real freedom, is the freedom of attention. So more you don't have to think about money and more actually wealthy you are. But the reverse is also true. So more the money catch attention on you and keep the attention on you, the more you are viewed through the lenses of money, and the more it's gonna be harder for you to break free from this identity of money. The balance is fine here. Use your money mindfully and your community will thrive. Will use your money recklessly and actually the contrary will happen. So your community is gonna see you through these lenses. Your personality is gonna be definitely attached to the money, and you cannot break free from it. However, there are also many people that wants to go beyond like the influence on their direct community of the people that they know. And going beyond means try to influence at least the lives of the people that you don't know. But this is really risky because as more your power and your influence of your financial decision are, and more you gonna be attached from and see as a caricature of your money. You are defined primarily by your wealth, and what you do with your wealth will define the perception of your character. So I don't want to say that this is a bad thing, because there are actually plenty of wealthy people that they have just the better intention in mind. But this part of the spectrum is actually really tricky, and as Lawrence has pointed out, in this part of the spectrum you are really attached to your money, and your wealth actually defining your essence, your wealth defining your entire existence. Money is a tool, but if this tool is used to influence the life of thousands of people, so you're gonna have a lot of attachment to it. At the point that you're gonna be, it's gonna be a reversal where the money spectrum is gonna become red again, because actually you're gonna fear the losing of this money and this power. Ironically, the end of the money spectrum can breed as much as fear as the entrance of it, which was the survival phase. Money can work well for you in the environment of the control of yourself or the control over your family and community, but like it can create a really strong sense of attachment when it comes to influence the other people's lives. And this is gonna be the end of the spectrum, where if we zoom out, we're gonna notice that at the beginning was red, so not good, then it's gonna start to be green by the freedom, freedom in work, freedom as leisure, all the things that we talk about in the next episode, and then the power, where slightly is gonna become red again. This was the amazing blog post, Money is the Microphone Identity by Laurencio. It really shaped my view, and it really helped me understand so many things, and also helped me understand where I am on the spectrum. If you're interested in that, if you want to go a little more deep on the philosophical part of this piece, I suggest you to share the video, subscribe, and leave me a comment if you want a fourth part, extra part of this series. I hope it was really insightful for you and helpful. I suggest you to go read the piece, and once again, thank you for your time.